I am Phoenix on Purpose, and this is Purpose Not Permission. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, please do so. Like and share the video so that it can be distributed throughout YouTube. If you're listening to the audio replay only on my podcast, please download all episodes and give it a 5-star rating. Keep in mind that the YouTube live stream is always uploaded first before the podcast episodes. So again, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching the live video replay, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the topic. So the topic of this video is, are you relationship material? So that's the question for you. Are you, in fact, relationship material? I see so many people on the internet talking about relationships. Again, that's the dominant conversation outside of the gossip space and many other inspirational, motivational channels and many other things. There's a variety, but the dominant conversation, particularly in my community, is about relationships. So my question to you is, are you relationship material? How do you know whether or not you're relationship material? Have you asked yourself some very specific questions? This is a small list. This is not all inclusive. These are just some of the things that I would, ask of myself and anyone else who I'm having this conversation with. Have you done your inner child healing work? It is very necessary. Your inner child soul work, your healing work is necessary to get to know yourself, to heal from whatever past traumas or upsets you've had in previous relationships so that you're not carrying that same baggage from old relationships into your new relationships. Also, healing your inner child from your childhood wounds, whatever childhood relationship dynamics that you saw that were toxic, dysfunctional, did not work out, do not mirror what it is that you want for your life. Have you healed from all of those wounds? Have you unpacked those stories, unpacked those traumas? And do you now have a more positive, optimistic outlook on relationships based on the personal soul work, the personal healing work, the personal self care work that you have done with you for you? Have you done that work? Are you still holding on to anger, resentment, bitterness from past relationships? Do you want revenge on an ex? Are you stalking your ex on social media? Are you minding your own business, living your life, or are you stalking your ex, looking them up on social media, trying to see what they're up to, getting into their personal life, their personal business, things that don't have anything to do with you? Are you concerned about your past relationship partners, or have you done your necessary work to walk in your purpose, to heal yourself, to move forward so that you're no longer looking back, holding on to things that have already let go of you? Have you done that work? I post stories all the time on my Instagram threads. And a few days ago, maybe a week or so ago, I posted a story that was shared publicly on the internet. It was from a blog called Images That You Won't See on TV. I repost and share positive stories from their blog all the time. But this particular story that I reposted and shared was for a very specific reason. It's from some rapper. I don't listen to his music. I don't know who he is. But apparently he has a some kind of relationship where he has a baby's mom, right? A child's mother who their relationship obviously didn't work out, whatever the case was. He has put his public business on display of how much he has to pay his baby mom monthly in child support, how much the court fees were. I guess he had to go back and forth to court, hire a lawyer to negotiate with her in court, how much he had to pay for his court costs, how much he pays her monthly, and then some other thing, some monthly stipend, I think, that he gives her for transportation. So that private scenario that he has with his now child's mother, he brought public to the internet because I guess again, apparently they're scorned lovers. The relationship with them did not work out. So now he's put his negative business publicly on the internet for the whole world to discuss. Are you that person? Is that who you are? Because if that's who you are, that's not relationship material, not in my eyes. Relationships are very sacred, they're private. Your personal private business should be kept just that, personal and private. Your details of your love relationship shouldn't be on social media for everyone to discuss and tear apart and make content out of. Are you someone who knows how to have a relationship in this modern society, this modern day and age, and keep your love life, your personal details off of social media, off of the internet, so that you and your relationship, you and your partner do not become content for someone else to feed off of? You become a caucus for someone else to feed off of when you make your relationship content. You give the whole world access to you. Are you that person? Do you consider that to be relationship material? Are you relationship material? Are you someone who is level-headed? Are you someone who is able to easily resolve conflict? Are you someone who likes conflict? You enjoy fussing and fighting? Are you someone who's peaceful? Have you made room in your life for a relationship? Do you have a proper work-life balance? Do you know what you want your relationship dynamic to look like? Do you know what your structured setup is as far as how you handle your personal life? And then again, are you able to establish that structure in a way where you can make room for a partner to come into your life so that you do have ample time to actually nurture a healthy relationship? Again, do you know what you want from a partner? Do you want long-term dating? Do you want to have a family? Do you want a situationship? Do you want a fulfilling, successful marriage? Have you asked yourself these questions? Because these are important to know to decide whether or not you are indeed relationship material. You have to know yourself first. Have you done your work? Your work is necessary. A lot of people want to skip that part. We want to jump relationship to relationship, monkey branch from person to person to person, and not take time to actually be single, be still, sit with ourselves, get to know ourselves, unpack our story, establish a strong relationship with ourselves first before we dive into the next relationship. And then we're taking all that baggage, we're taking all of our past hurts and disappointments, our scars into our new relationship, into our next situation, and we're bleeding all over people that did not hurt us. We're bleeding and we're taking our fixed mindsets, whatever happened to us in past relationships, whatever biases that we have about the opposite sex, right? Gentlemen, if you have certain biases or opinions about women, you're taking that into new relationships with the next woman who did nothing to you and who is nothing like the past woman. Ladies, a lot of you all do the same exact thing. I see the conversations all over social media. All men are this, or all men are that, or all women are this, or all women are that. Everyone is a different person. Everyone is a brand new person. Everyone has their own identity. Everyone has their own life story, their own life journey. Everyone has their own mindsets, their own actions, their own ways of being, their own behavioral patterns. We're all different. None of us are alike, right? But if you're continuing to meet the same person over and over and over again, and you are continually having the same relationship story over and over and over again, and those relationships aren't working out, they continue to end unfavorably over and over and over again, maybe the problem is you. Maybe you keep meeting your mirror, your same person, because you have not done your inner soul healing work. Again, are you relationship material? Someone who is relationship material, in my mind, has done their work. They've done their personal soul care, inner child healing work. They've either sat down with a spiritual coach, a mentor, someone to counsel them through all the past traumas and hurts they've had in and out of their own personal relationship dynamics, and also to heal those relationship dynamics that they saw with their own parents or didn't see with their own parents. They've healed their uh, preset mindsets and their biases again toward relationships and the opposite sex. They've done that deep soul care healing work, and they know that going into a new relationship requires fresh eyes, a new perspective, optimism, getting to know someone on a friend level, actually deep diving into the mindset of that other human being to know who they are, what they want out of life, what they want for partnership, what they want their relationship dynamic and structure to look like, and then proceeding forward. If that friendship works out and you guys can get along together as friends, you can, you gel well together, you all have a great dynamic with one another, your personalities mesh, and then you've discussed life goals as far as life relationship goals, your likes and dislikes, what you want your future to look like, and whether or not that future mirrors and matches each other. Then you proceed forward. Far too many relationships in modern times are based on physical attraction solely, and then based on chemistry and nothing else, nothing deeper. And then we're jumping into physical relationships with people that we do not know. And then we wind up producing children out of those relationships with people that we do not know, that we are unequally yoked with. And then when the relationship doesn't work out, oh my God, it's the end of the world. Everyone is to blame except you. And then we take all of our hurt, pain, and trauma to social media. And then we poison the whole community and all of social media with all our relationship hurt, heartbreak stories. That's not relationship material at all. That's that's someone who is displaying characteristics of being very immature, someone who, those are that teenage relationship behavior. Teenagers, young adults get into relationships without knowing one another. Young adults get into relationships and, go through all these little hurts and heartbreaks. And then, we run and cry and tell our parents and all our friends, this is the worst person in the world. And oh my God, I'm never going to fall in love again. Big grown adults put their big grown adult pants on, and we handle relationships, especially at a particular age, 35 and older. We handle our relationships the same way we do our business, our job, our career, our finances, our households. We handle it with great care, concern, purpose, with a plan, with a laid out design plan, the way you would handle any other area of your life that is important to you. With intentionality is how we handle relationships. Big grown adults who are indeed relationship material, long-term relationship material, marriage material, have very specific requirements and standards for our relationships. It is okay, ladies and gentlemen, for you to sit out a season and be single for a while. Do your work on you. Get to know yourself so that you are operating in serious business and in purpose. When you come back into the dating world, you know what it is that you want, you know what you don't want. So as soon as you meet someone, it should only take one conversation, one interaction to know whether or not this person is going to be someone that you want to pursue long term or as a forever partner to build a life with. It is serious business. It is something that you should take, again, just as serious as you do all the other serious areas of your life: your job, your career, your business, your finances, your household responsibilities, your relationship with another human being that you're ushering into your life romantically is going to disrupt all those other areas of your life if it doesn't end favorably. Again, look all over social media. Look at the single parent household, the child support, court costs, the monthly bills, the additional bills that arise out of relationships that aren't working out, relationships that aren't thought out, relationships that we enter without truly having a purpose. It's past time at a certain point in your life. Again, after a certain age, it is past time for multiple partners just to have a physical interaction with. It's past time for that because there are too many other implications that can happen. Number one, having children. That is the most permanent decision that you can ever make. Ever. It's permanent. Having kids. I don't understand. It's maybe this is quite obviously a very personal thing for me. It's something that I just, for me, I always knew, okay, once I have a kid, that's it. Like that is it. Once I have a kid, don't have kids with somebody you don't want to be tied to for the rest of your life. You can get married, you can get divorced if it doesn't work out. Once you have that kid, that is it. It's over. You're tied to that person for the rest of your life, whether you like them or not, whether or not you guys are still in partnership. Having children solidifies that family tie. So every single person that is in your partner's family, or your mother, the mother of your child, or the father of your child, every person that's in their life, you're attached to them because your child is going to be around them. It is a permanent decision. You want to make sure that the people that are in their circle are safe and good role models for your child to be around. You want to make sure your partner is safe and a good role model for your child to be around. We date people and we have higher expectations of our own children oftentimes than we have of our partner. Your partner is a role model. If you have kids now and you're a single mom or a single father, whoever you date is going to be around your child once you establish that a relationship dynamic with them and it's been enough time, and then you introduce your child to your partner, you usher them into your life, you make that partner a part of your life. Again, if you're a single mom or dad, if you're a single parent, you already have children. It is a very important decision. It should be very intentional. It should be with a purpose. Are you relationship material? Are you someone who's thinking about all these long-term, down the line things? It's not just about we have physical attraction, we have chemistry, we make each other laugh, we're good friends, whatever have you. Okay, yeah, again, those things are great. But everything else surrounding that person is going to impact your child. All of that matters. It all matters, right? Long term, long-term relationship, right? Again, it is okay for you to sit out a season. Ladies, a lot of you ladies go from relationship to relationship to relationship, and you are broken. And you are broken. And you are broken. And you allow men, ladies, to treat you in less than desirable ways because you do not know your own self-worth, and you accept and tolerate any type of treatment or behavior. You don't go into a relationship with a plan. You go into a relationship and you accept what you get, and you are willing to stay even if the treatment is unfavorable. And then again, you have your heart broken over and over again. You don't take the time off from relationships to actually sit with you, figure out what went wrong, unpack the story, do your own healing work before you go into another relationship, so that you're not continually monkey barring, and then coming back broken and talking to the whole world on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram about how all men are dogs, they're players, they're cheaters, they're liars, they aren't good fathers. No, the ones you chose, the ones you entertain. Yes, there are some very toxic men. There are some very toxic women. There are some very toxic people in this world, right? We all have ways about us. We all have flaws about us. We all have our ways of dealing with life, our ways of coping. But if, again, you're meeting the same type of person over and over, you're continually having poor experience after poor experience. You have to actually sit out for a season and ask yourself, is it me? Is it you, ladies? Do you need to do some work? Is it you, gentlemen? Or is it all women? Is it all women? Ladies, you are the salt of the earth. The culture literally follows women. Women, honestly, yes, the men are the leaders. yes, we do live in a patriarchy. This is a patriarchal society. This is a man's world, but the women run the culture. Whatever women say is what goes. We set the trends. Our clothes, our hair, our fashion. Women, particularly Black women, are the biggest consumers. So everyone wants to sell to Black women. Whatever we promote, whatever we sell, whatever we push is what goes. The men follow our lead, ladies. They do what you allow. Again, ladies, you are the salt of the earth, ladies. You are sitting on a gold mine. Without what you have, the world does not go round, ladies, because again, we are the incubators. We are the ones who give birth. Men do what you allow. If you are allowing poor treatment, if you are not vetting the men that you're dating, ladies, and you're allowing anyone around you, anyone into your life, you're allowing men to speak to you nasty, treat you in unfavorable ways, use you, ladies, you're allowing it, and what you allow will continue. Are you relationship material? Have you looked at yourself in the mirror first? Learned yourself, figure out your own self-worth, what you want, what you will and will not tolerate. Your aura speaks for itself. The way you dress, the way you show up in the world, your behavior, the way you speak, the language that you use. If you're calling yourself a B word, why wouldn't a man call you a B word, ladies? He feels like it's acceptable because that's how you speak about yourself. That's how you speak about other women. Why wouldn't he disrespect you if you're disrespecting yourself? If that is the way you carry yourself, ladies, and that is the treatment that comes your way, you have to first look in the mirror to figure out, okay, what am I doing that this is the treatment that's coming my way? Maybe I need to clean up my ways so that I'm not attracting this type of man who will treat me this way, ladies. So again, are you relationship material? This is a question for the ladies and the gentlemen. I see it again all over social media. So that's why I'm bringing up this topic. It is a question that you have to sit with yourself and ask yourself. You know, if you're someone who is toxic, I don't understand how you expect to usher a healthy relationship into your life. Toxic attracts toxic, like attracts like. Ladies, let me explain something to you. I don't care what these men on this internet are talking about. I don't care what they are saying on or off the internet in real life or again in social media world. A woman does not chase a man, ladies. You should be chasing God. You should be chasing your purpose. You should be chasing yourself in the mirror, learning yourself. You should not be chasing a man. That is not the order of things. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. And you are a wife, ladies, before you ever walk down the aisle. Your behavior should speak wife. The way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, your everyday activities should speak wife. Proverbs 31 woman, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. The man then is attracted to you and pursues you. You vet him and decide if that's the man that you want for your life. If it is not, move on to someone else. Allow someone else to choose you. You do not chase a man. I have heard men, these feminine energy men who do not understand that they are operating or walking in feminine energy. Feminine energy men will get on this internet and say all you have to do is make money and women will chase you. Well, guess what? Yes, the women who do not know their worth will chase you. And if that is what you want, I wish you well, ladies. And that is the attitude that you should have. That is a feminine man who does not understand his place in the world. I don't care what his position is or what his platform is on social media or anywhere else in life. If a man wants women to chase him, that is a feminine energy man, and he is not husband material. He has not done his own healing work. He has not looked at healthy relationships to see how those dynamics work. He is looking at his immature friends who have a bunch of women chasing them simply because they have money. Also, I'm going to do another video and speak particularly to the topic of high value men and high value women. This internet term that was created by a man who was indeed not high value. So I'm going to speak about that also. High dollar does not equal high value. High dollar does not equal high character. High dollar does not equal high moral compass. High dollar does not equal great husband, great father, great partner, great leader, great role model. None of those things do. Your dollar amount is just as you can hustle, people can scam, people can rob, people can create Ponzi schemes. People can sell you fake courses. People can uh, do all manner of things to make a bunch of money. That doesn't make you high value. And if a man feels that women should chase him just because he has money, again, he needs to those ladies that you should be chasing him because he has money. Let another woman chase him so that they can get together and do whatever it is that they want to do together with themselves. Remove yourself from that equation. That's not husband material. That's not what you want for your life. You're going to be forever chasing him because he's in his feminine energy. You'll be operating in your masculine energy. So again, are you relationship material? Do you know what you want out of life from your love relationship? Have you sat with yourself and thought about that dynamic? Have you visualized it in yourself? And I'm not just talking about visualizing a wedding, to walk down an aisle, to have a ring and wear a dress and take pictures. A wedding only lasts for a day. A marriage is long term, it is for a lifetime. Are you prepared for a lifetime of ups and downs, good times, bad times, truly indeed for better or for worse? Or do you just want to be in a relationship so you can post pictures on social media and create content out of your relationship? Is that what you want? Are you relationship material? So again, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you are checking out all my other videos. Make sure that you are subscribed to my podcast, download all episodes, and leave a 5-star rating. Again, the visual always drops immediately on YouTube. If you're listening to the audio version only on my podcast, make sure that you come back to YouTube to watch the visual. All right. So love, travel, and manifest. Live your life with purpose without asking anyone else for permission. And in case no one told you today, I love you with agape love. I love you because I love myself. I want the best for others because I want the best for myself. All right. So thanks for watching, and I will check in with you soon.